Hello, welcome. This is Austin from Tclassified.com. Today we're going to be looking at approximations. If you're doing calculations in mathematics, if you're studying economics, engineering, physics, you always have to do calculations where you are expected to put your final answer to two decimal places or two significant figures, three significant figures. You understand? You're always going to do approximation to make your calculations easier even before you get to your final answer. So whenever you hear something like approximate to two decimal places or three significant figures, these are ways to make your values to be portable so that you can use them for other calculations, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. So we say that approximations are often linked to such terms as decimal places, significant figures, standard forms, and so on. But since all these aforementioned are definite terms with their own unique names, approximation is therefore seen in this lecture as a separate topic and term. Hence, approximation is a method of assuming precise values to figures. It is a method or system of counting to the nearest wholes. Such wholes here could be tens, hundreds, thousands, distance, weights, and other values. So we're going to be seeing where we are asked to approximate to the nearest hundreds, to the nearest tens, as against the normal approximate to two significant figures or three decimal places, which are very common. Now let's take some examples. Now if you say 2 hours 12 minutes, you know that we can convert the 12 minutes, which is part of this time, to hours, so that everything will be in hours and we can do the approximate approximation, the appropriate approximation. So to convert the 12 minutes to hours, you divide by 60. So now you have 2.2 hours. So if you're approximating to the nearest hour, is either that you have your value as 2 hours or 3 hours, depending on the decimal which is closer to. If this decimal, when I say decimal, I mean from these dots in between these two tools represent the decimal point. So if you check the value next to it, if it is up to 5, then this would have been approximated to 3 hours. But if it is not up to 5, like here we have to, you take it down. So it's either you're taking up or down, but you're taking up if the value after the approximate point, which is the decimal point, is up to 5, you take up. But if it is not up to 5, you take down. So if it is from 5 and above, this would have been 3 hours to the nearest hour, but because it's 2, it is 2 hours. Now let's look at this example B. Round off to 241.863 to the nearest whole number. Now when you say to the nearest whole number, it means that you want to take out all the decimals, and the nearest whole number, you have 241. So you check the number after the decimal 8. Is it up to 5? Yes. So you call it 1 and add it up to these ones. That's why we're having 242, because 8 is up to 5. So that is to the nearest whole number. So we don't want to have any decimal when you have the word nearest whole number. Now let's take the example number 3. Take 173.245 to the nearest 100. So what is the nearest 100? This is 173. So 173 is nearer to 100 or 200, but 73, is it closer to 50? Is more than 50. So that's why we call this 200, and that's why this to the nearest whole number is 200. Now we look at this. Take this to the nearest 10 and the nearest 10 and the nearest 10 and the nearest 100. So here you consider the number you are looking at is 146. The next number 146, you are looking at to the nearest 10. So you consider the first one is units, the second one is 10, the third one is 100. So the second one is actually what we are considering, because we are considering next 10. So 4 is what you are here. You check the number above, beside it. 6, is it up to 5? Yes, it's up to. So you call it 1. You take 1 and add up to this. That's why we have 150. Now to the nearest 100, like I said, this is 146. Is it nearer to 200 or is it nearer to 100? Because it's not up to 50, the 46 is not up to 50, you say it's closer to 100, and that's why we have 100 as the right thing. Now number E, correct 3786.4963 to the nearest 1000, 100, 10, whole number, tens, hundred, and thousands. So let's look at this one by one. To the nearest 1000, you will know this is 3700. So is it nearer to 3000 or is it nearer to 4000? 3786 is nearer to 4000, so you put 4000. You remove the whole decimal because it's telling you that it's nearer to the 1000. Now to the 100, you check. This is 7 8. The 8, is it up to 5 or is it down? It's up to 5, so we'll call it what? 1. Add up, we have 3800. To the nearest 10, we check only this 2. The 6, is it up to 5? Yeah, so we'll call it 3790. To the nearest whole number, we take out all the decimals, but before we take it out, we'll check the 4. Is it up to 5? No, so we'll take it the whole out. No need to add 1. To the nearest 10th, we consider these first two. That's what we consider. So you check 9. 9, is it up to 5? Yes, it's up to 1. It's up to 5, so we call it 1. So this becomes 0.5. To the nearest 100, we check this 6. Is it up to 5? Yes, so we'll call it 1 and add up here. We'll have 50. To the nearest 1000, we count 1 2 3. Check the next number. Is it up to 5? No, we'll discard it. So that is how we, whenever you have th at the back, then you are considering numbers that are coming after the decimal places. So that is it for approximation. In the next class, we are going to be looking at estimation. Please, if you like our content and all that we'll be bringing to you, hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions and concerns, drop it on the comment section. We'll be very glad to help you go through them. If you have problems in mathematics that you need us to help you through, drop them also in the comment section. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you and God bless you.